This is the final quarter at Kardina Park. 2 points separating the teams. Geelong 67, St Kilda 65. And there's Newman knocking the ball forward for Geelong. Coming in as Verdon Howell from the half-back line. Picks up the ball. Good play by Howell. Gets the ball to their half-forward line. A chance for Walker. Goes under the ball. Oakley is there too. Picking it up as Stuart Lord, the ever-reliable half-back. He kicks it wide to the flank position, and it's out of bounds. Out of bounds on the half-forward line for St Kilda. In comes Newman, doing battle with Morrow. Newman knocks the ball down. A chance for Darryl Baldock. He takes the ball, turns onto his left foot. Kicks it high into the air. A chance for Bartley. Up as John Watts knocks the ball away. Picked up by Morrow. Morrow has a long shot in towards goal. It goes right across for St Kilda. Scott is there and takes the mark in the back pocket. Fumbles at the last minute. Play on, says the umpire. St Kilda still battling hard. Viner goes down. Wallace is there too. Bartley comes in. It's picked up by John Devine. He's tackled. His kick takes the ball over the line. And the whistle is gone, and a free kick coming up, apparently to be taken by Bartley. St Kilda's full forward, and Bartley is well within.
10 to 11-5 tells its own story. There's a ball up, and Farmer gets a left-hand knockout towards Fox. Fox is tackled, loses the ball. Picked up by Ditch, he gets to Stewart, and he's tackled. Fox is in there again, tackled once again, and it's Stewart. All the players we've mentioned resuming, coming into the play again. Stewart to Cooper, Cooper back to Stewart. Stewart runs clear, a short pass in towards Baldock. He's going to lose this because Scott had a run in behind him, but one apiece to these players. Ross Smith, Darryl Baldock, and Johnny Dowling, and also Carl Dittrich. 4 to Oakley, 2 to Wallace, and 2 to Bartley. For Geelong, Wade 4, Ryan 3, Wooler 1. Anybody's match at Kardina Park. 3 minutes into the last quarter.
10 points the difference, and there's the bounce. Farmer takes the ball out of the air, tries to get clear of Dittrich. It's play on, the ball on the centre, taken by Gocken. He gives it across to Fox. He kicks it to the half-forward line. Fox is put down behind the play. The mark is taken further downfield by Ryan. Well, Bill Ryan has certainly played a great game for Geelong today. He's well within. Geelong go to 9 goals, 19-73. 4 points behind St Kilda, 2-5, 77. And as we've said right through this match, it's still anybody's game. 5 minutes of play gone in the final quarter. St Kilda lead by 4 points.
I watched Wade when he kicked that ball from 2 yards out. He didn't hesitate to sink the boot right into it. He kicked it out of the ground, and it's taken a long time to come back. It's now on its way, as the emergency umpire was also on his way with the new ball. Well, this is the idea for full forwards, they say, to really kick the ball. It doesn't matter whether you're 2 yards or 200 yards out. Sink the boot into it. And that's certainly what Doug Wade did to bring up his 5th goal for St Kilda.
Umpire Crouch bouncing the ball again. In comes Morrow, knocks the ball wide. Farmer was there too. It comes out towards Dowling. Dowling takes it on the centre wing. A punt kick by Dowling down towards Morton. Morton is behind Stuart Lord, but Morton takes a beautiful mark. Morton had the run in, as you saw, and now he plays on a drop kick down towards full forward. Coming in is Wallace. Marinko. Wallace it is. Jimmy Wallace, again within kicking distance, only 35 yards from goal. On his mark is Paul Goal, kicked by Wallace.
Well, what a game this has developed into. Goal for goal pretty well all the way, with not much good football until after half-time, and this, the last. No one takes advantage of it. Farmer's in there, so too Newman. He's tackled, can't get his kick to the ball. Farmer comes in again. Wrestling with Stewart, and umpire Crouch decides on a ball up. Right in the centre of the ground. Newman gets it forward, goes to Marinko. His kick is smothered, giving Stewart a chance. If he can pick it up, he can't do so. Stacks on the mill once more. Ross Smith trying to pick it up. I think it's about time for a ball up. And so is umpire Jeff Crouch. And a ball up it is, still right in the centre of the ground. That's how even it is. Hard to get away even from there. Morrow, a mighty punch. He's got it cleared this time. Devine comes in, clears for St Kilda, for Geelong. And it's a bit of a punch up behind the game. Devine didn't like it. All players from both sides are in there. No one should be or could be reported here because they'd have to report 6. But I don't think they saw 6. Tempers flare in a hectic game at Kardina Park. A free kick further upfield is going to go to Geelong, to be taken by Freddie Wooler. This is because Devine was put down after he kicked the ball. Kick by Wooler is looking for Wade. It's a lovely kick. Ryan is there, nearly marked, couldn't quite do so. He's been a star. Sinman defending grimly for St Kilda, clears, and it's marked by Jimmy Reid. Reid back in almost exactly the same position that Wooler kicked the ball a moment ago. Reid's kick is high, going across the centre line. Up high is Cooper, and he marks to put St Kilda into attack again.
Ian Cooper on the half-forward line. One of St Kilda's rising stars. Coming in to take his kick. A drop kick right down to full forward. Bartley is there, flies, almost pulls it in. It's play on as John Watts comes in. Was there too. A chance for Alan Morrow. He taps the ball away. Here's Morrow playing with plenty of fire. Scott picks the ball up, has to hook it over his head, brings it back into play again. Newman is up and pulls the mark down for Geelong. Newman is in the back pocket. 8 minutes of play gone in the final quarter. Good kick by Newman. The ball comes back to the centre wing. Up in front is Cooper, appealing for the mark. Ryan has it, but it's Cooper's mark again. Ian Cooper. St Kilda leading by 10 points. A short pass by Cooper along the flank, and a beautiful mark to St Kilda's skipper, Darryl Baldock. Bullock on the half-forward line. That familiar drop punt kick of his down towards Morrow at full forward. It's knocked away by Viner. It goes out towards Stuart Lord. He kicks it out towards John Fox. Dowling comes in to tackle him. Fox has the ball. Punt kicks it back towards the centre of the ground. Up they go. Ryan is there. Can't pull it down on this occasion. Picked up by Wallace. Wallace kicks it wide to the flank position into the open spaces. Ian Cooper comes in again. He's tackled by Walker, but he handballs it across to Dowling. His kick comes down towards Baldock. Baldock's in trouble. Gets it out to Wallace. Wallace gets onto his left foot. Sends it in towards goal. This could be through. 1 point it is from that kick by Wallace, and St Kilda really have their tails up at the moment.
And there was nearly a goal umpire in the middle of a ham sandwich in between the goal post and Johnny Watts. Watts it is to kick off. He's looking for Newman, but in front it's Dowling. Dowling giving away inches there, but judging the ball better, is marked on the half-forward line. St Kilda 10 points ahead as Dowling kicks, comes in towards goal. Morrow's up, has the ball punched away from him by Viner, kicked off the ground by Oakley, and just bounces across the boundary line again. 9-19, Geelong to St Kilda's 13-6, 73 points to 84, St Kilda's favour. Anybody's game still at Kardina Park. Punched out towards Viner, he has no trouble in clearing. A drop kick, here's a chance for Geelong. Cluster running into the open spaces. The ball didn't bounce well for him, but he got it well. Hooks the left foot, trying to find a teammate. The ball bounced well for Alistair Lord. Then he gets it across to Brusfield. Brusfield in the open spaces. Geelong have got a chance here. Brusfield, a foot kick, gets onto his left foot, sends it up high, not giving his forward much of a chance. He's pushed out of the road. The ball comes off his hand across the boundary line, and that was Routley. Pretty acute angle, at least a 40-degree angle.
Beauty. There's a goal from Wade coming up, Jack, if we can get it. This is the 13-minute mark, in the final quarter, and St Kilda 84 lead Geelong 79. Doug Wade, Geelong's full forward, has just kicked his 6th goal, and he's been a star today, and again he's kicked the ball right out of the ground. Still anybody's match, only 5 points the difference. And what a thriller this game has turned out to be, particularly in this final quarter. Anybody's match as the ball is shot back to umpire Crouch, and it's on again. 5 points the difference. Knocked down by Marinko. Baldock dashingly picks the ball up, sends it onto the half-forward line, coming through as Scott. And Scott marks safely in defence for Geelong on the half-back line. There's the kick by Scott to the half-forward line for his team. Up they fly. A chance over here for Brushfield. Left foot kick by Brushfield in towards full forward. Coming in as Farmer. Sharrock is there. It's picked up by Walsh. Walsh kicks it back to the centre. And Wayne Closter takes the mark for Geelong. Closter right in the centre of the ground. A short pass to the half-forward line. Oh, Wooler up tremendous height. Couldn't pull the mark down. Wooler looks like he might be hurt. The whistle is gone. Umpire Crouch calling for the ball. Wooler got up very high then, and let's hope he's not hurt himself badly.
It'll be bad tomorrow, Don, but I think it'll be okay for today. It's a bit of a bruise on the hip, I think, and a bit of the wind knocked out.
There's the bounce, knocked down by Newman of Geelong, taken by Cross of St Kilda. He puts it back towards the flank position. A chance for Jim Reid. The ball doesn't bounce right for him. It does for Routley. Routley kicks it high into the air on the half-forward line. Coming in as Ray Cross, who takes the mark for St Kilda. Cross is on the half-back line. 5 points the difference. St Kilda in front. Drop kick by Cross back to the centre of the ground. Up they fly. Marinko behind Newman, but Newman in front will be awarded the mark. Newman, another one of the promising young players of the league, and he's played quite well today. Drop kick by Newman, a good kick to the half-forward line. Oh, Dittrich up an enormous height, couldn't pull it down, picked up by Verdon Howell. Howell kicks the ball back to the centre wing. A chance here for Goggin, comes past him. Devine is there, picked up by Cooper. Cooper handballs it to Wallace. Here come the Saints. Wallace falls over, recovers well. Wallace steadies, kicks the ball to the half-forward line. Up is Stewart. Stewart's being awarded the mark. Didn't hold that one very long, but long enough to get the nod. And he plays on now towards Baldock. Baldock is up. Oh, he's got solidly by Scott as he comes through, but a good mark to Scott.
Well, Scott relieving for Geelong with a courageous and well-timed mark. 5 points of difference. Sharrock 55 yards out from goal. Could even do the distance, no worries. Here's his kick, and it's going to do the distance. Oh, touched through by a ball go. Geelong hit the front. Hamer's running onto the field now for Geelong. Perhaps it's Wooler that's gone off. We'll pick him up as soon as we can. We think Wooler, it may be, that hasn't recovered from that knock. From the kick-off. The big men fly. No mark at Newman's held but not in possession. It allows Dowling to bounce the ball twice, 3 times. Has a look over his shoulder 4. Then fumbles it. Here's a chance for Morton. No, he backed him up well, gave it back to Dowling, and Dowling gets his left foot to it. Up goes Viner and Wallace, and it's Wallace's mark. Wallace 45 yards from goal on that same angle. The left foot kick is on his right kicking foot, if he can do the distance. In he comes, very deliberate. Not a good kick for distance, and it's all Geelong. No worries here, as we see Peter Walker decide to go for a bounce. He has 2, 3 bounces. Oh, and he can't bounce it well. Finally, he kicks as he was tackled. His kick is going to be marked by Stewart. Stewart will put St Kilda right into the van again. Thrilling match at Kardina Park. A left foot kick by Stewart is not a good one. It finds Geelong's vice captain, Johnny Devine.
This is John Devine on the half-back line with 17 minutes of play gone in the final quarter. Devine kicks it up in the centre of the ground, and a good mark to Geelong's Foster. Well, Foster was met pretty heavily then as he got to his feet, but he's okay, and there he drop kicks the ball wide to the flank. Up they go. Cross was there, picked up by Sharrock. Sharrock was grabbed while not in possession, and Sharrock must get the free kick. Short pass by Sharrock further downfield. Coming in as Cross, number 17. Over he goes, picked up by Routley. Routley breaks clear. A punt kick in towards the pocket position. And the mark is taken by Ryan, who was a star for Geelong today. Ryan has already kicked 3 goals for Geelong, and this could be his 4th coming up. A drop punt kick. And 1 point on this occasion. Adds only to Geelong's tally of points. Geelong 10 goals, 21 behinds, 82 points. 21 81 points rather, 10-21-81. St Kilda 13-6-84. 3 points the difference, and there's the kick-off again. Knocked away by Viner. Viner comes in again, taken by Guyot. Guyot gives it across to Dowling. Dowling back again to Guyot. Has good football. He's going to be tackled by Goggin. His kick is smothered. Picked up by Sharrock. Sharrock runs in. His kick is smothered. In comes Viner. He's got solidly by Morrow. Picked up by Smith. He's in trouble.
In a freak mark, but he certainly get the free kick. He's already kicked 6 goals. This could be his 7th, as he's well within kicking distance.
Doug Wade, champion Geelong, full forward, has the chance to put his side back into the lead again. They're 3 points down at the moment. What will it be? Oh, a bad kick by Wade, who's already kicked 6 goals. That one was right off the target, and only 1 point results. The difference is now 2 points. Geelong trailing.
18 minutes into the last quarter. 7 minutes plus time on remain, and it's anybody's match. 2 points of difference, a thriller, a real thriller after a pretty poor first half, although it was goal for goal all the way. Burton-Howell to kick off. Howell, the centre of all eyes, as he decides to go to the new grandstand side, a high punt kick. Up high as Morrow, but he has the ball punched away from him. Dowling is in there for St Kilda. Comes out in the direction of Sidman, but it'll beat all players and roll across the line. Temporarily easing the pressure on the players because all of them are getting anxious, as are the supporters. Ian Stewart tries to get the ball away. It's finally Alan Morrow that does so. He handballs nicely across to Dowling. Dowling's kick is towards Baldock. Oh, Baldock nearly brought off an acrobatic mark, but Cooper's backed him up well. Cooper's looking for his forward. He's going to find him. It's Wallace sneaking in front of Newman. Wallace 30 yards out as a maximum on a very slight angle could restore a handy lead for St Kilda. 2 points of difference, 10-22 to 13-6 as Wallace comes in. Oh, it's a bad kick. It's not going to be a point even. Watts is there for Geelong, and he marks. Ooh. The brows of the Geelong supporters and players are wiped free of perspiration then. There's a kick by Watts. It's all St Kilda in there, but they couldn't hold it. Coming through is Devine. He's having trouble. He's tackled by Dittrich. In there is Routley. He gets onto his own, gets clear and manages to get his foot to the ball, sends it out to the wing position. In there is Hamer, and Hamer marks, although I think he's interfered with his opponent. Umpire Crouch thinks so too, and the free kick is to go to St Kilda. Play in the meantime goes on as players haven't heard the whistle, or perhaps they don't even want it. Back to the centre, and it's Ray Cross to take the free kick. Almost on the centre wing position of the outer side of the ground, and Geelong are kicking towards the city end, and St Kilda to the river end. There's Cross's kick, up to a pack of players. Watts is there. Oh, so too is Bartlett, the full forward. Bartley, and it's a good mark, a very good mark. Bartley has kicked 2 goals. Can this be his 3rd? Well, St Kilda fans are certainly hoping that this will be the case, as much as the Geelong fans are hoping it won't be. In comes Bartley. That's not going to be a goal, but it's going towards Morton. But over his head, one of Geelong's best players, if not the best player on the ground, Stuart Lord marks.
There's the kick by Stuart Lord, a punt kick to the half-back line. Up is John Fox, and takes the mark despite opposition from Dowling. And Fox has the mark on the half-back flank. Swings play back to the centre wing position, and a good mark to St Kilda, taken by Alan Morrow.
Hurry it up, fellas, if you can.
Minutes of play gone in the final quarter. Just watch it. Thank you. 23 minutes of play gone in the final quarter, and here come the Geelong team again. Picked up over there by Ryan. It's right in front of the Geelong goal. Guyot comes out. It's cleared by St Kilda's Marinko. Comes out towards Ross Smith. 84 St Kilda, Geelong 82. Ross Smith on the ball with the ground. The whistle is gone, and umpire Crouch awarding a free kick to Ross Smith and Kilda on the half-back flank. A short pass by him up to Jimmy Guyot, and Guyot has the ball on the half-back line, plays on quickly, a drop kick along the half-forward flank position. Morton was there, up behind him is Stuart Lord, but a good mark to Morton. 2 points the difference, and Kilda in front. 4 minutes of play gone in the final quarter. And there's the kick by Morton down to the half-forward line. Baldock is there. Up behind him is Walker. Up over the top is John Watts. Comes out to Stuart Lord. He's tackled by Baldock. Play on. Baldock keeps the ball in play. Oh, Baldock gets met heavily by John Watts. The ball is in the full forward zone.
The umpire, Don, hasn't heard that the boundary umpire blew his whistle. When Baldock was going for the ball with Stuart Lord, the boundary umpire blew the whistle and the ball must be brought back to be thrown in on the half-forward line for St Kilda. Now this is a wrong decision here by umpire Jeff Crouch. He's going to pay the free kick to Geelong. It should be and must be, according to the rules, be brought back to where it went out of bounds. There is no dispute of this. However, it's Scott's mark. He finds almost found Alistair Lord. He's down. Ross Smith comes in, tried to kick the ball off the ground. Devine went for the ball, gets his kick as he's tackled, gets it up towards Ray Cross in front, clears for St Kilda and gets it back into St Kilda's attacking zone. And here's a chance for Oakley. He couldn't quite mark. Stuart Lord comes in, a hero for Geelong all day, and Lord leaves. Cross again. 24.5 minutes gone in a thrilling match with Geelong 2 points down, 10-22 to 13-6, 82 points to 84. It's a do-or-die effort for St Kilda because they need this match. Up goes Wallace in front. He's been a hero in this quarter, or would have been had he kicked truly for goals. Now he's got a chance again to redeem himself. He's marked 40 yards out, almost directly in front of goal. None of the Geelong players are wrapped in the idea of giving the ball to Wallace, and umpire Jeff Crouch had to do so. Wallace, very deliberate, probably too deliberate, coming in. Got under the ball a bit, it won't quite make the distance. John Watts is there. No one can mark it. It's down on the ground. Strength is needed here, and also tons of courage. Ross Smith showed it as he gets the ball out to Morton, and Morton hooks it in towards goal, but it's through for a point only to make St Kilda lead by 3 points, 85 to 82. A thrilling match.
25 minutes of play gone in the final quarter as John Watts kicks off again, a drop kick to the half-back line. Miner comes in, sets himself high. Over the top of him is Alan Morrow, and it's Morrow's mark. Well, St Kilda certainly keeping up the pressure on Geelong in the final part of this quarter, and here's Morrow on the half-forward flank. A drop kick, not a good kick, comes out towards Ross Smith. Ross Smith takes the ball, handballs to Ian Cooper. Cooper has a shot towards goal, a long kick. What's the decision? Hit the post, only 1 point. Another point to St Kilda.
Goal kickers for the match. For St Kilda, Oakball, Wallace 3, Bartley 2 and 1 each to Dowling, Dittrich, Baldock and Smith.
Up here it's Brian Walsh, a long way from goal, trying to get the ball. He takes it, gets his boot foot, sends it to the half-forward line. Up is Farmer, can't hold the mark. Taken by John Fox. He breaks clear, and here comes Geelong. The ball is shot down towards Costa. In the centre, coming in is Guyatt. The whistle is gone, and a free kick going to Geelong, it seems, on this occasion. The kick is to be taken by Wayne Costa, the young wingman, and Costa is right in the centre of the ground. At the other end of the ground, it's Wade trying to break clear, but there's the kick by Costa, the half-forward line, and a mark for Geelong. Bill Ryan it is again, who's been one of Geelong's best players. He's already kicked 3 goals. Ryan decides to play on, puts his boot to the ball, sends it in towards the full forward zone. It's on the ground as Hal comes through. Hal tries to pick it up. Doug Wade comes. Geelong have regained the lead. 88 points to St Kilda's 86. Still anybody's match, and it's chaotic as far as supporters go at Geelong at the moment. There's the bounce on the centre.
Well under the time-on period, 2.5 minutes gone as the free kick's going to go to St Kilda's Dittrich. He knows there's not much time left and doesn't waste any. He gets the ball high towards Cooper. Cooper marks. If it's not a mark, it'll be a free kick for sure. Cooper at centre-half forward for St Kilda. To put the ball right into the teeth of goal as the Geelong supporters boo that decision. But there's no doubt in my mind it was a correct one. Dowling gives the ball to Cooper. Cooper will probably go with a long kick. He can't afford the short pass. It's a bad kick off the side of his boot. Look at the players. There's 10 of them. No one can mark it. At the back, it's Newman getting his foot to the ball as the ball and both Newman are hurdled across the line. 20 yards from the St Kilda goal. St Kilda trailing by 2 points. 11-22, 88 to 13, 8-86. Hooked out by Morrow. Morton's brought to the ground heavily and it stacks on the mill. And a ball up will be the decision, no doubt, of umpire Crouch, and there must be 18 players on the ball. From the ball up, it's Smith backing away. Bartley gets his kick to the ball, his foot to the ball, and sends it across the boundary line. I'm just as excited as the players and the supporters, and it's a throw-in right next to St Kilda's goal. Morrow is pushed out by Farmer. Farmer takes the ball, handballs to Stuart Lord. Lord is tackled and hurled across the ground boundary line like a sack of spuds by Baldock. What a game. Farmer it is again, kicked off the ground by Stuart Lord. And he's gained 15 yards for Geelong with that kick as it rolls across the boundary line.
29.5 minutes of play gone. The siren could go at any time, and Geelong lead by 2 points. There's the throw-in. Up is Morrow. Morton comes in, loses the ball, picked up by Wallace. Wallace turns, kicks in towards goal. Scott is there, can't hold the mark, but recovers well, and Scott clears for Geelong along the half-back line. Up they fly. Reid is there doing battle with Ratley. Number 9 is Devine. Another throw-in on the half-forward line for St Kilda. Up they go. Dittrich up high, taken out of the air by Viner. Viner handballs it. Oakley comes in, number 12. He's met solidly. 2 St Kilda players. Oakley picks it up, kicks it back again to St Kilda's half-forward line. Then there is Cooper. Cooper handballs it out. Wallace is there too. Number 10 is Dittrich, 9 is Devine, 24 is Fox. Newman has the ball, and a ball up on the half-forward line for St Kilda. There's the bounce. Knocked down by Newman. Coming in is Lord. Alistair Lord. Picked up by Billy Goggin. Goggin breaks clear, bounces the ball, kicks it up to the half-forward line. Up they go, and a mark move. Minutes of play gone in the final quarter, and Ryan has the ball for Geelong on the centre wing. Anybody still, a bad kick by Ryan that comes along the flank position, but a mark to Geelong has been taken by Gary Hamer. Geelong creeping around that boundary line as Hamer comes in to take his kick. Beautiful kick by Hamer. Down towards Doug Wade. Wade can't hold the mark, and it's out of bounds on this occasion in Geelong's forward pocket. 2 points the difference, Geelong in front.
5 1/4 minutes of time on have been played. There can't be much more to go, and time is running out for St Kilda. From the throw-in, it's punched with a mighty punch by Dittrich, through for a point to make St Kilda. As the siren goes, Doug Wade, who was hurt,